Welcome back. Here we are. Our remake of Star Wars A New Hope in 3D Movie Maker. As always, off stream, I went back through, I changed some things. I did more lasers, don't worry. You don't have to watch me doing lasers. We also forgot the scene with Greedo, so I went back and did that. So here we are. This is a scene that I added in. This is the Millennium Falcon. Just before we go in and we see Luke doing his practice here with his practice ball. Han Solo and Chewie, question mark, and Obi-Wan. Or Ben Kenobi, or Charlie, or Mimi. He has many names. If actually, this scene needs a lot of work, so we'll come back to it. We'll do the boardroom first. The boardroom, thankfully, actually there is a boardroom, which is perfect. I mean, it looks like it's in a haunted mansion, but it's it'll do, shall we say? It'll do. Fine, here we go. The boardroom, full of just loads of grumpy white men. So we're going to see how many of those we can find. It starts off conversation between two men who look identical, and they're just really sassing each other. We'll go with this. We'll put the guy here, and then Moff walks in. We've cast Moff, so you know who that's going to be. He walks all the way around, and he sits here, and then Vader stands on his left-hand side, just like really close. Like the keyboard buttons that Vader has on his chest are like right at Moff's ear. Let's go with him. I know he was the barkeep, but I still think he's going to be a pretty good choice. What can he wear? Why is he wearing his tie on the outside of his jacket? What's with that? In the scene, they're all wearing grey. So the closest we're going to get is they're all wearing blue. Wow. Oh my gosh, he can have an arrow through his head. Why? What is that second one? What is that? Come over here. What are you? What is on your head? What is that? It's like a little pagoda on top of your head. Perfect. First grumpy guy cast. He's going to be our main arguer. He's going to be the man who gets choked out. I'm sure he has a name. I'm afraid I don't know it. Some other people just filling up this place. What about this guy? What can you wear? Oh, dungarees. Oh, you can wear like the same colour as Chewie. Oh, I like it. Pretty jazzy. So long as we can get all the Imperials in blue or grey, I think that's as much as we can hope for. We're not going to get any more accurate than that. Go on, have a little shout about something. Great, and now let's choose to look at the other side of the table. We'll go with that, great. We'll have this guy over here. Because, this is a really good shot actually, because this is almost exactly the shot, low down on the table. Moff comes in through the door, which in this case is a window, so I guess I'll just climb in the window. Our other guy, complaining guy, he's a guy. He's the one who's like, your starship is not going to save us. Oh gosh. Why is there blood on your bib? Oh, crab t-shirt, I like it. Okay, can you wear a hat? No. They seem to sit quite high in the... Are you even sitting? Your legs don't appear to be bent at all. Right, sit like that. Okay, so you can sit. Can you come closer actually? I know you... Oh, no, not inside the other guy. Okay, fine, sit there. Blue. Oh, look at this guy! Oh, he's got a pilot's uniform. Oh, yes. He's perfect. Oh, this is perfect. They're all wearing suits, apart from like this Santa man. They're all wearing ties. We will cast this guy because he just looks absolutely mad. And this group of people, I think they could do with looking more mad. And now this guy is going to answer him. Oh, we'll never be ready for the rebels. They're going to blow up your Death Star. You put too much faith in it. Put your arms down. Stop talking. His arms won't go down. Okay, fine. He's just talk for 50 frames. It feels like they're having this argument before the meeting starts, because clearly Moff is in charge of the meeting. He's the main guy. Where is he? Where are you at? There he is. Oh, he looks so happy. We can just pretend this is a door, and we can just have him come on like... Well, quite quickly. You're like, yeah, I got a meeting to run. Here I come. He's like, I got shit to tell you. The shit I'm gonna oh, we walked through the wall. Hang on a minute. We managed to change that. Okay, like that, fine. And then we'll change the camera angle to this one. This one's good. I like this. Okay, and then he's gonna walk Oh, that was awful. Don't like backtrack. Just keep going. Keep going where you're going. He's gonna come round. I've got great news, everyone. We destroyed democracy. Oh, look at that sit. Oh! Oh! That's what we want. Yes, sit, talk, stand. Sit. So smooth. So he comes in and he says, we dissolved the Senate. Palpy's in control of everything. Why is this guy's backside coming through the seat? We don't want that. He's not even sitting on a seat. We're gonna have to sort that out. It has to be perfect. Sit in your seat properly, you two. Okay, so Moff comes in, and of course, he's joined by his best bud, Darth Vader. Here he is, walking fast. Not too fast, you're gonna overtake Moff. Oh, come on. Moff definitely walks in a lot quicker than you do in this scene. You just sort of stroll about the place. There we go, and then you come all the way around, not through the table, and you come all the way around, and then you just, like, no, you don't do that. You just stand there, at rest. You stand there, with your stomach, like, at his eye level. Okay, so you can stand there, that's great. He finishes talking. Oh, what is that music? No, no, please, stop now. Okay, this guy starts being all like, oh, you can't possibly do that. Aren't people gonna like super complain and stuff? And this one's like, governors will be in charge of everything. We have complete control. And then this guy, this guy goes like, and fuck Vader's religion too. It's just fundamentally not the smart move, I would say. I think this would be good. I think it would be good if Vader walked quite slowly over. He's like, hey. And then what can he do that's... Oh, I mean, the choke that we did before was just him, like, poking the man's face. These options... I mean, why would I need any of these? Spin. Classic Sith spin move. He just has to stand. Yeah, he stands. He literally stands there with his arm up. Okay, so what can we do to make this guy choke in a lovely children's game? That's quite good. Quite a lot of neck movement on that. No, I think this one might have to be the best. And of course, he's immediately stood up. Great. Okay, so you do this. Go. Oh, my throat. And then he goes. Oh no, we need a new angle for this. I mean, look at it. Look at this. Look at that angle. Oh, it's the other end of the table, fine. Why are you sitting like that? Really weird. We'll go with this. And then he'll do the... Vader. Release him. Try to have a civilized board meeting here. And then Vader's like... I don't even fucking care. So he releases him. You need to keep doing your thing. And then you need to gob out a piece of yellow. Like, God only knows what that is that you're spitting out at this point. Here we are. Our favourite, balls and lasers. Here's what it's quite big. So here's what you're gobbing out today. It is like luminous. Oh, that's almost exactly the right colour. Perfect. That's as small as it will go. Okay, that's as small as it will go. That's like a whole nother head coming out of your head. Okay. Oh no, actually, it's not too bad. It'll come out and then it'll just like fall down. Perfect. Okay, I'm liking the scene. After you got that out, you then are like, gents, we have it made. And that's the end of the scene, pretty much. The music for this scene. Is there any music on this? There isn't. No music. But there is talking. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to sip of tea while I consider our options. The thing that we're going for here is we don't have enough defences against the rebels, basically. I think we can utilise those bullies won't bother me now. I think that's a good one. We'll just say that the rebels are the bullies in this instance. What about this?
Okay, let's give it a try.
Stop. There was one use for that. We used it. We're not It's not happening again. No time for
I
dinner.
want to be lean. I'll show you my best trick. I'll trade a magic trick for a vase.
No, I've got to...
Gotta get to the party before Charlie.
No. No, we don't want that. Okay, what about this?
Each totem on the pole is a symbolic representation of one family.
Now, could that be a euphemism for the Death Star? Could we say that whenever they mention a totem pole, they're actually talking about the Death Star? Could we equate that? Or is that just going to derail the narrative? I think maybe we leave this with no... Oh, but there's no music and there's no talking. We'll come back to it. Actually, no. My mistake is this guy who says that the rebels can't possibly face up against...
Those bullies won't bother me now.
The rebels can't possibly face up against our superior power. We're going to blow up a load of shit and it's going to be fantastic. Moff comes in. What's Moff saying? This is how democracy dies, to thunderous applause. It happened. I just got off the phone. Palpy told me. My grandfather... Well, we could say that Palpy is a... Well, I mean... Palpy is a grandfather? What?
My grandfather said this mummy is worth millions.
What has that got to do with anything? Oh, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. We're gonna do it.
My grandfather said this mummy is worth...
My grandfather told me. We're all fine.
My grandfather said this mummy is worth millions.
Yeah, here comes Vader. Here they come. Everyone's just like super fucking awkward. Like, oh god. That sitting position. Oh, I love that sitting animation. I wish I'd used it sooner. Oh, cut. That's a wrap. That's going to work brilliantly for Moff telling Vader to back off.
Cut! That's a wrap!
Wow, his voice really changes line to line, doesn't it? Okay, now do we have a choking sound? Probably not. What could we get that would be closest to a choking sound? And there's a sort of like rumbly, like rumbliness going on. The kind that you get in your ears when you're like just about to cry. Does anyone ever have that? A cough would do. No, of course. Of course, there would be no such thing in this game. Doorknobs, door slams, exploding guns, a doorbell, a drum, falling sand, full totem pole. That was very strange. Foomph! Nope. No. Come on, I just want a man choking. Is that so hard to ask? Magic appear. Well, I do like the idea that whenever Vader does magic that happens. I mean the Force that happens. Because, you know, they're completely different things. Look at it. Do you think... Is it anticipated that I would put sounds on every footstep in this film? Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous that I would do that. We're not doing that. Don't get your hopes up. We're not doing it. Okay, teeth chatter might be the closest we can get. I do quite like teeth chatter. That is horrible. Oh, I put some sand people in and I use this as their sound people noise. You know, they're like, ooh, 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 ooh. I use this. It's quite good. Closest we're going to get. Alright, teeth chatter. Doesn't last very long. We'll put it on again. Just lots of chattering. And then he says, he's like,
That's a wrap!
cut it out, guys.
Cut! That's a wrap!
As you wish. Is there any as you wish? Or just okay? Or sure? I wish I could just use the okay bit and cut off the rest of this god-awful sentence. I'll show you a magic trick. It's kind of a magic trick. I mean, choking a man arm, you know, at 2 meters distance is kind of a magic trick, I would say. You die, it wanders off. What was that? I forgot we just animated that. So that's the end of that scene. Now we'll go back to where we were. We were on the Millennium Falcon, of course. Of course you recognise it. We were up to the part where Luke says, "What's up, Mimi?" There's no music.
Oh, I don't know.
We need some music on this scene. Oh no, we made the creative decision to not have music on this scene because there isn't music on this scene in the film. It's just like a whole half an hour of the film they just forgot to put any music on it. So he says, "Oh, I don't know. And they're like, oh, must be coming up on Alderaan. See, I remember these things. We need a beep. Beep. Will it be under... Oh no, oh, hang on. This is exactly the problem we had with R2. And we had to make him a typewriter, I seem to remember. What are we going to do instead? A doorbell. Do another doorbell. That was quite good, actually. I do like that. Okay. Han will make a doorbell noise for some reason. We'll change angle to this. And then he needs to be like, we're coming up on Alderaan. We'll do this one. Actually, there were some other no, there weren't some other options. Get out of here, Luke. Where's Han? Here you go, Han. Right. Stand up, Han. Because you need to run over here. Oh, I guess you don't. You just walk over here. You're like, it's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. He walks over. And then turn around. And do the sit talk stand thing. There we go. And then we will cut to out the window. Luke, you are still in the way. Get out the way. So out of this window, we need rubble. How are we going to achieve that? Ah, I know. Right, okay, so we'll have Alderaan. We want this one. We want this one that explodes. And then we want to start the start position as like that. Great, okay, and then we want to copy that and then just paste it. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to add a frame. McZ, how do I add a frame without occurring any action? How about, here's a little test. Bring this guy in here. Hello, sir. Oh my god, you're giant. You're going to be here just a moment, sir. Right, you're going to run on the spot for me. Great. And now we're going to go back. And then we're just going to cut you out. Goodbye. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Great. Don't know why there isn't just a button that I could do that. So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do something really tedious. I'm going to move this stuff around, frame by frame, just so it looks like, you know, debris sort of flying around in space, not just like bugs stuck on a windscreen. I mean, it's going to look really good. This is what I did with the fire. Oh, I'm not showing you the fire. This is what I did with the fire on the Jawas, because I actually went back and did the sand crawler. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I couldn't leave it unperfect. So I went back and I did the whole, but let them lead them straight home. Let's just cut everything after this. Great. Okay, so let's have a look. What does that look like? So he's pressing some buttons, and then we're looking out the window. Oh, it looks really good. It looks so then we need the moon to appear. I mean, we need the Death Star to appear, and the Death Star is going to be very easy to do because it's just going to be a grey ball, easy. And we're gonna make it grey, and then we're just gonna make it grow. Simple as that, grow. Okay, here we go. That's as far as it goes, okay. Okay, so then we'll cut. Yeah, we'll cut everything after this. Great. We'll do a different camera angle. Okay, we'll have Luke run over and sit down, and he'll be like, what's that flashing? Han's gonna be like, get out of my way, stop pressing buttons, you little kid. Hang on, I'm gonna change my mind. We need a nice angle where we can see everybody doing the whole leaning over thing. Great. Okay, so we'll do it here. Perfect. So Luke can be here, and he does his leaning over thing. Obi-Wan can be flying around the sky for some reason. Just stand up, man. Great. Okay. And then where is Han? There he is. Oh, he's ready. Ready for action. Oh, please. Great. Luke's gonna talk. Whoa. Whoa, not like that. Maybe like this, though. Right, carry on your action. He's gonna be like, what's that over there? While he's doing that, I think Obi-Wan should walk over. Walk over all like slow, because he's like, oh god, I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here. So Luke is saying some boring thing, which, you know, who remembers what it was? A whole new ball. Don't you dare close your eyes. And then it's gonna grow, even bigger. Back to this shot, and then Obi-Wan will be like, that's no moon. They're all gonna be like, that's impossible. So we'll go back to this. Bring it lower down. Bring it closer. Oh, it's going to come through the thing. How about we put it there? And then hopefully it won't come through the ship. It'll just like... At this point in the scene, we get some tension. Because you get that like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Because of all the asteroids. Tense moment. That's good. But maybe too tense. Maybe we just need something like this. This is... We'll go tense moment. Let's see. There we go. And then they get sucked in. And then they're on the Death Star. That's, you know, we start having a lot more fun. Here we go. So we'll need our Death Star. Okay, now the decision we're going to make here is, am I going to just do the Death Star and the ship going into the Death Star? Or am I going to do the bit where it flies into the hangar? Because the hangar is like a pretty cool part of the Death Star. Where's the Falcon? Falcon? Oh my god, all these squares. So many squares. Here we go. Here's the Falcon. Can the Falcon be a bit smaller? It's a bit big, really. Here we go. Right, animate him. Let's see if that works, because I want it actually to go inside it. Brilliant. Okay, now we need some more tense music. Maybe tense 2. Tense 2. Great. So we're at the end of that scene. And then the hangar. So maybe we should just... We'll get to the end here and then we'll just snip everybody out.